Morning, guys, and welcome to Fitness with Frank. Today is going to be an educational edition, along with some. We're going to walk a mile today, get exercise on. We're going to work on some cardiovascular conditioning, and I have something special for you guys today. Today I'm going to show you the source of most of my information, and this is where I receive my knowledge. So I have NASM, right? The 6th edition, National Academy of Sports Medicine. All right, so that's where I get my information from. That's my source, and I'm just gonna, from now on, I'm gonna debunk a lot of myths that we have about fitness, exercise, and educate you guys on things you may and may not know, or may surprise you. All right. So we're gonna start with some altering body composition, and we got our bird here. We got a cardinal over here. That's my friend. Shout out to Davina for the bird seed. That's bringing my friend over here. He comes every single day. But yeah, back to the regular scheduled program. Altering body composition, basic nutritional guides for altering body composition. All right, for fat loss, that's what we're gonna focus on today. Fat loss, and I'm just gonna read some bullets for you guys and go over and talk about it. And then after that, I'm gonna walk them out. All right. So for fat loss, you want to make small decreases in food and beverage calories and increase physical activity. All right, so let's talk about that. So basically what's that saying is, so if you want to lose some weight, if you're obese or you feel like there's sections of your body that you want to work on, you want to start gradually cutting back on the things that you know aren't good for you. We all know what we eat. We all know what we're not supposed to eat. We know, like, if you drink too much soda, too much juice, go to McDonald's one too many times a week, you try to cut back on that. Don't cut back on it cold turkey, because then your body will reject it, and then you're going to relapse, and you're not going to want to exercise. Your body's not going to feel well. So you want to gradually cut back on those things, and then focus on exercise as well. All right. So distribute protein, carbohydrate, and fat throughout the day and at each meal. All right. So let's focus on the protein, and I'll dive into protein on another video. I'll dive deep into that, and I can give you all the information on that. So distribute protein. So protein is definitely good for the body. And let's talk about that real quick. Protein. A lot of people, they try to go vegan. They try to, cut out meats and all that stuff. But in all actuality, my friend, in all actuality, it's good for you. Eating a little bit of meat is good for you. Protein is good for your muscle. Protein is good for your brain. Protein is good for your body in general. No, I'm not saying go ahead and eat 10 steaks. No. But with moderation, you can eat meat. Protein is good for you. You distribute throughout the day. In the morning, have a boiled egg or something. If you like eggs, whatever, you eat beans, and I'll dive into that in another video. We have macaroni and cheese, all type of things, granola bars, all those things have protein. You don't necessarily have to take protein shakes, which can, over a long period of time, cause cancer and heart failure. But we'll dive into that in another video. I'll let you guys know about that. Carbohydrates. All right, that's another fad. People try to, and I'll dive into that in another video. Carbohydrates. People try to cut that out their diet completely, and that's completely wrong, because your brain especially needs carbohydrates. Your brain requires carbohydrates. This has natural sugars if you're eating the right foods, and natural proteins. All right. Carbohydrates, noodles. You can get carbohydrates in fruit. Everything you eat, meat, everything has carbohydrates. You want to distribute that throughout the day and eat within moderation, right? And fats throughout the day. Fats are actually good for your body, okay? Fats help store energy. Fats store healthy nutritional, they have healthy nutritional value. As long as you eat within moderation, all right? Consume less than 10% of calories from saturated fat. All right? Choose whole grains and fiber-rich fruits and vegetables over refined grains and simple sugars, as the fiber and complexity of the starch will aid in hunger control. Okay? So, the issue with weight gain or weight loss is that we tend to overindulge, right? So losing weight is fairly simple. So I'm gonna put this book down real quick. Losing weight is fairly simple. If I eat two cheeseburgers today, right? Let's just say two 10 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. If that's what I ate today, I want to make sure that if I take that much energy in, 2 cheeseburgers, 10 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, I need to burn that amount of energy in that day. So if I eat 2 cheeseburgers and I go sit down for the rest of the day, guess what? You will gain weight because you took in energy, but you never released it. And losing weight is that simple. So it's not what you eat. It's how much you eat as an energy, how much energy you take in, and how much energy you release. The world is that simple, and losing weight is that simple. It all depends on you. You just have to be disciplined, okay? Limit alcohol consumption. Now me, I'm not a drinker. Not my style, not my thing. I do it socially, occasionally, maybe like once or twice a year, maybe. And just cutting out alcohol helps keep your body healthy, keep your body functional. You have full energy to want to exercise, but we all know, as if you drink, you don't want to exercise. You don't want to do anything. You just want to lay down and relax, and your mind becomes in a relaxed state, and you have a low frequency. Therefore, your body won't burn energy or fat. Schedule no fewer than 4 hours and as many as 6. Schedule no fewer than 4 and as many as 6 meals a day. All right, let's speak on that. Very, very important, guys. Okay, we have another myth that I'll speak on in another video. We'll get there. You try to cut back, eat twice a day, eat 2 meals in a day, thinking that your body's consuming less food, so therefore you're just gonna drop all this weight. Well, all actuality, like I just spoke about, is about intake and energy intake and release. All right. So when you wake up in the morning, your body needs energy. It's called metabolism, and your metabolism receives that energy, takes it, whatever nutrients that it requires, it stores it in the body, and everything else is released the natural way. We know what that is. And it's gone. But if your body doesn't have energy, listen to this, guys. If your body doesn't have energy or nutrients to store, and you eat twice a day, guess what your body is going to do? Whatever you eat is going to keep. Okay? Whatever you eat, your body is going to keep. Okay? It's going to take it and keep it, and therefore you think that, especially, it's going to stress. What it's going to do is going to stress your body. Stress is the #1 killer in the world over cancer, smoking, driving your car, driving drunk, drugs. Stress will kill you. Stress will kill your body. Not consuming enough food or the right foods will kill your body eventually over a long period of time. You won't see the immediate results, but over a long period of time. Right now I'm 31 years old. I'm eating only 2 meals a day. My body's low on energy. I'm just running on this fuel for years, right? 10 years down the line, I started to receive complications. My body's breaking down. I have to go to the doctor. What's wrong, doctor? How do you eat? What's your nutrition like? I only eat twice a day. Whoa. That's not healthy. It's not good for your body. You want to make sure your body has plenty of energy, especially if you're burning a lot of energy, to make it throughout the day and every day. All right? All right. Avoid empty calories and high processed food, which contain many calories and do little to provide satiety. All right, satiety is the feeling of feeling full. So, high processed foods is like foods that are, pre-cooked, honey buns, ho-hos, foods with a lot of sugars, chips, food like that. Okay? Alright? Foods that don't have natural grains, natural proteins, natural nutrients. Those type of foods eventually over time will catch up to you. It may not be immediate, depending on your body, depending on your genetic makeup. Some people, they see it immediately. Others, over time, over 10 years, this is going to be my magic number, over 10 years, your body's going to break down. You're going to have to go to the doctor. You're trying to figure out what's wrong with you. And one problem can lead to other problems. All right? Drink plenty of water. Minimum of 9 to 13 cups per day. Now this is huge. And that's going to be my next video. My next video is going to be on water consumption. The benefits of water. Drinking that 9 to 13 cups a day. The benefits of doing that is very beneficial. Keeps your skin healthy and glowing. Keeps your energy high. It keeps your temperature down. Regulates your body temperature. Helps you process your food. Water is super important. Consuming in the right amount of water is super important. I know a lot of times, even for me, I get distracted throughout the day, and I have kids as well. I get distracted throughout the day, and I forget to drink that amount of water. But when I do, I feel it. My body feels it. I can tell. This is probably the number one most important thing. This is how you start your day. This is how you fuel your body. This is your gas. This is your fuel. Just like the cars out here, this is your gas. This is how you fuel your body. Not juice, not soda, not protein drinks, not milkshakes, and tropical smoothie, even though it's delicious. Water is how you fuel your body. Water is how you start the day. The body is, I believe, 60% water or 65% water or something like that, 75%, whatever that number is. I'll dive into that number when we get there in the next video. All right? All right. And that is it, guys, for our fat loss nutritional tips. And if you have any further questions, go ahead and leave a comment below, and I will check out the comments and get back to you and answer your questions in the next video, if I can, or whatever I make that video. All right, guys. So on to the journey. We're gonna do a 1 mile walk. Let's get it started. All right, guys. Walking is the easiest form of exercise we can do each day. It's natural, it's easy, you get the heart rate up, focus on breathing. Walking actually helps you, relax, helps you clear your mind, focus, relieve some stress, the number one killer, relieve stress, and it feels good. It's a great day out here, it's cool, got the birds singing. Hear the construction in the background. You can bring your kids outside. It's good for relationships. It's good for self-growth. It's just good in general. This is something I try to do every single morning. You know, some days that I miss my walk, but that's okay. I try to make up for it somehow, some way. All right, we got a couple over here walking. Fives. So I want to start the walking challenge. All right, guys. I want you guys to submit a video to our Facebook page. Okay, submit a post. Send us your videos of your exercises, showing how your family takes nutrition and health serious. This is not only for self, okay? When you teach nutrition to your children, when you teach it, when you spread it around the world is healthy, okay? Less need for medication, lower the cost of health, okay? Health benefits won't be a necessity. Because if you take care of your body, you won't need a doctor. Or you'll need a less. Okay? You'll need less visits to the doctor. Because your body's already naturally healthy. And when you teach these things to your children, and they pass it down to their children, therefore it's a process, a ripple effect that goes on forever and ever. Okay? This is how you make change. Starting with you and me. You teach these things to your children, and it'll just, you know, just like an heirloom, it'll stay in this world, and it's very important. Um, 31 years old right now. Okay. Over time, everyone loses. I forgot the percentage. We'll get that to the next video. I forgot the number. I think you lose about 30% of your muscle mass as you age, starting at the age of 31. Okay? You start to naturally lose this muscle mass if you don't keep up with exercise. When you start to lose muscle mass, when your body starts to break down because you're not having the proper exercise, it doesn't have to be anything strenuous, guys. You could just maintain wherever you're at. If you need to lose weight, you lose that weight. Losing weight is very important for the joints, the muscles, the brain, the heart, the lungs, your entire body. Maintaining a natural body weight is important for the entire body. So you lose that muscle. When you start to lose that muscle, guess what? What's going to hold your body up? The skeletal system is all that's left. So you'll have the skeletal system, a little bit of muscle, and then fat. Okay? That doesn't sound right to me, and I hope it doesn't sound right to you. You develop hypertension, cancer. All these things can cause from lack of exercise, lack of movement, sitting around, especially in dire times like this where we have a pandemic. Most people probably haven't even left their house. They're afraid to exercise, they're afraid to move around, but they're just too lazy. Don't be lazy. Kick it into high gear, step outside, get some exercise, even if you're in your house. Over time, guys, over time, this will affect you. You won't see it now, but when you're 70, 80 years old, you don't want to be at the doctor every 5 days. You don't want to be in a hospital bed getting surgery. You want to be healthy. You want to enjoy life. Okay? Let's just speak about some other topics that I'm going to hit. Speak about hypertension, high blood pressure. I'm going to show you guys some exercises for the elderly. I'm going to give you guys some facts for young athletes. If you guys have children who wants to be aspiring athletes, I can show you guys some charts. And I'll put all that together in some later videos. We have enough content for everyone. People that's disabled, pregnant women, all in that book. I have all the knowledge for you. If there's something that you want to know about, if there's some information that you you want to see, you just let me know, and I'll create the content for it. But let's just enjoy this day. Let's enjoy this walk. How you guys doing? It looks like the country might be opening back. The world might be back open to, normalcy. I've always been open though. I've been outside every single day. Every single day I've been outside. Except when it's cold. Nah, I don't like the cold too much. But this, I love this. I'm from the well, I'm just, you know what? I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about me. My name is John Franklin. I'm from the U.S. Virgin Islands. St. Croix is my island. Okay? I came here when I was 8 years old. My first sport, this is where I started my fitness. I played baseball, soccer, ran track, and that's when my sports and my fitness began. I left the islands when I was 8, and I came to the U.S. I played some soccer when I first got here. I played for the Maryland Junior Terps. So Maryland University has a junior team called the Maryland Junior Terrapins, and I played for them. That was my love. My first love sport was most definitely soccer. And I ran track in high school. I got a couple records at High Point High School. My brother Leslie Murray, who definitely holds more records than me. Then I joined the military. After I joined the military, I found my love for football. And this is the semi-pro team I played for in Virginia called the Virginia Crusaders. What's up, man?
What's good with you, man?
And I found my love for my passion, which is football. And I'll show you guys some highlight tapes at some point. And yeah, that's a little bit about me. Open-minded person. I just love life, to be honest. I believe life should be simple. Life is already stressful enough. And that's why we need unity. We need to work together. We need to, spread more love and more care. And not take things so serious. Enjoy life for what it is. Stay active. It's a lot to love about life, People tend to focus on the negative and what they don't like about certain things. And they'll, and the bad tends to outweigh the good. 90% of the time, the bad outweighs the good. So if I do something for you, I can do a million good things for you. As soon as I do one thing wrong, you forget about all them good things that I did for you. And now you're upset about the one bad thing. We all do it. Not on purpose. It's just through conditioning. Okay? Through conditioning, we do it. Not that we mean to. And that's why we have to be mindful about things we say to our children, things we do around children, because they pick up and they practice what we preach as the adults. So, remain positive. We've all been through struggles. We all have our own way of life. We all have our own way. Some people want to be rich. Some people just want life to be simple. They have a house, they have food, they have a TV, and they're good to go. They can live life like that for the rest of their life and be happy. If that's good for you, that's good for you. So don't judge, you know? Everybody has a different goal. Some people want to rule the world, and if that's what you want to do, you go get it. Just don't bring people down on your way to the top. There's no need for that. When you way to the top, you uplift everyone else with you. Because if everyone is rising, the whole world rises. Easy breezy. Right? Just be what, Jenny? Loosey goosey. Relax, man. Enjoy life. Relax. Don't forget to smile. Whew. What else can we hit on? Oh yeah, fast food. Let's talk about some nutrition. Fast food, I like it too. You know, I like some Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A breakfast. I love to give me some pasta. You know, give me some chicken Alfredo from the restaurants. But a lot of the time we don't know how that food is prepared. Not that saying it's not healthy necessarily, but if it's clean. The best way to cook sometimes is, most of the time, is to cook for yourself. Okay? You know how it's prepared. You know how much fat they use, you know what they're cooking with, and you know what you're eating. But if you constantly go out to eat, first of all, you spend a lot of money unless you got it. And it's unhealthy. So you try to cut down to eating out. Try to cut down on the fast food. Now, we all like fast food. I like fast food. It tastes good. It tastes good. But, you know, you just cut back on it. Moderation is everything. Moderation with drinking. Moderation with food. Very important. Moderation with TV. You know? Moderation is very important. And don't forget to drink that water, guys. Drink water. Flush the body. Flush the system. Love life. Let's hit on the children, man. How we treat our children. Let's talk about this. How we treat our children. The things that we say, the things that we do, has a long lasting. Think about your own life. Think about your upbringings. Think about your childhood. I'm pretty sure there's things that you would change if you could. Whether you have kids or not, if you don't have a child, you adopt one. You know, not adopt literally, but you know, you can find a family member who has a child. You know, you try to instill good properties into that child, because that is our future. I am the future, but then I pass down my attributes as a person to my kids. So whatever they see me do, whatever they hear me say, how they see me act, how they see me treat other people, is how they're gonna replicate the same thing. Not now, but probably later in the future. You know? So you don't want to constantly yell at your kids. You don't want to constantly discipline your kids. You know? You want to show them that there's a lot of positivity. There's a lot of positivity in the world. There's a lot of good in the world. And that's the type of things you want to instill. Because if you want to make change, you got to start there. I learned this through having 3 kids. Okay? With each kid, I learned that, hey, I can't do this, so I can't do that. Because they're gonna replicate every single thing that they watch you. That's how they learn. It's just a sponge. When kids come out, they're a blank slate. Right? So racism, prejudice, alcoholism, drug use, mistreatment of your family members, own siblings, all that is all that is learned. It's learned behavior. Okay? And that being said, let's focus on ourselves. As adults, we tend to become very stubborn and stuck in our ways, and we have to learn how to be open and accept things for what they are and people for who they are. Okay? Almost done with that 1 mile, guys. Almost home, looking good. Let's bring it home. Okay? You know, we tend to get stuck in our ways. Let's try to release that. Holding all like the grudges in, you know, being stuck in our ways, not being open-minded about other possibilities, not being open-minded about other people's thoughts and ideas. All that is negative. Okay? And as adults, we all tend to do it. Everyone has an opinion. You don't have to agree with it. Okay? But you can accept it. Debate doesn't have to turn into hate. Alright? Debate doesn't have to turn into hate. Just because you disagree, that don't mean you don't have to like that person. That person can be your best friend. You never know. You could be missing on your best friend because you're too busy hating. So busy worrying about the wrong thing. Focus on the negative and not the positive. Okay? Almost back to the house. Really noisy. Doing a lot of construction over here. Alright guys, so I want you to submit your 1 mile a day video to our Facebook page or our YouTube, or you know, whatever you want to do. Or tell us a little bit about how you keep your family engaged and mentally and physically fit. We're gonna stop right here by this tree, this beautiful tree right here. It's not really that beautiful, missing a lot of leaves. But we're gonna end it right here. All right, enjoy your day. Don't forget to have fun. Smile. Drink some water. Peace.